One Piece? Nah, bro. That's nepotism piece. If you want to make it in the world of One Piece, if you want to become a Yonko, a warlord, if you just want to become somebody relevant, you not only have to have Haki, a good devil fruit, but you now have to have a dad or somebody you're related to from the past. The reason why I'm talking about this is because in the most recent One Piece chapter, it was just revealed that Rocksteady Zebek, yes, that Rocksteady Zebek and Blackbeard are related. Now you see, a lot of people have been blindly complaining for no reason, but I'm gonna tell you the two reasons why this was not a good idea. Number one, it just felt a little too cliche. People already knew that Blackbeard and Rocksteady Zebek had a connection, but everybody was assuming it was because they shared the same devil fruit. Like, people were theorizing and saying that Rocksteady Zebek's soul is in the devil fruit of the is in the Yami Yami no Mi, and when Blackbeard ate it, he like kind of inherited the soul of Rocksteady Zebek. You see, that right there by itself, that's not a bad theory, and that would also explain the connection between Blackbeard and Rocksteady Zebek. But now just making them father and son, it's just like, you know, that's like the most movie cliche-ish thing to ever happen. Like, oh yeah, by the way, oh, he's the son of this guy. Like, bro, no. Number two, just look around. Just look around. Everybody in One Piece is related to somebody who was a top tier in the past. It's getting ridiculous. As of July 11th, 2025, 3 of the 4 Yonkos in One Piece are related to somebody from the past. For Luffy, it's his dad Monkey D. Dragon and his grandpa Monkey D. Garp. For Shanks, it's his dad Nagarlin, whatever the fuck his name is. And now for Blackbeard, it's fucking Rocksteady Zebek. And the only Yonko who isn't a Nepo baby is Buggy. And even Buggy himself isn't safe. One half of Rocksteady Zebek's face looks like Blackbeard, but the other half kinda looks like Buggy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It just, I don't know. And while we're on the subject, can we talk about how chopped Rocksteady Zebek looks? Like, look at this design. What is going on? People have been waiting on the reveal of Rocksteady Zebek for years, maybe even a decade. Every time Rocksteady Zebek's name was mentioned by mouth, there was always a silhouette of him looking all tough and stuff with the dreads, and he was just smiling. He looked like an earthy YN. For example, like the Wano silhouette of him, like, look at that silhouette. That is so tough. And now he's been revealed, and just look at this, bro. Like, where did the white and black come from? His hair was not like this in the silhouette. I do not know what Oda was thinking when he did this, bro. I'm assuming that he was like, okay, maybe if Blackbeard and Rocks are related, maybe they gotta look similar, so he tried to like draw him a little similar to Blackbeard, but bro, this does not look, it doesn't look like the silhouette. I'm sorry, I don't want to complain and stuff, but like, do you not see the problem here? This does not look like the captain of Kaido, Whitebeard, and Big Mom. Like, this guy, I'm just a little bit disappointed because silhouettes in One Piece have always been chopped and then the reveal is kind of tough and stuff. For example, Kaido's silhouette was absolutely atrocious. Who is this guy? We do not know. But then Kaido was revealed and he looked pretty tough. Loki's silhouette, that shit did not look like him in the slightest, bro. Who is this guy? Loki? This is not Loki, bro. But then Loki was revealed and his design was tough. He had the purple hair, he had the bandage over his eyes, he was giant, and it looked tough. But in the case of Rocksteady Zebek, this is the only time where the silhouette looked better than the actual drawing. That, like, what? And mind you, this is in the manga. Imagine when Elbaf is animated, bro, he's gonna look so chopped. Y'all seen what they did to Saint Vigarling or whatever his name is? He looks so chopped. Look at this guy. Flirting versus sexual harassment. Can you tell the difference? Yes, you can. Alright, I've gotten a little bit off topic. Let's get back to the nepotism in One Piece. Obviously, you guys can see the problem with the nepotism in here. Everybody in One Piece who's a top tier is related to a top tier from the past. The only nepotism in One Piece that is acceptable is Roger and Ace. That is the only acceptable form of nepotism. Guys, I'm totally okay with Roger and Ace being father and son. That is okay. I mean, one of the greatest arcs in One Piece, Marineford, happened because Ace and Roger are related. So I'm not totally against somebody being the son of some legend from the past. I'm totally cool cool with that. I'm just saying it's getting a little bit too excessive. I mean, even Sanji is technically a victim of nepotism. Even though his family doesn't like him, he doesn't like his family, he still got his genetics from his family. And we know that Zoro is like related to like some people from Wano or something, but I'm not gonna hate on Roanoa Zoro because at least he trains. Look at what he's doing, bro. He's doing jump squats with the weight on, like, what? He's doing handstand push-ups with the bar on his feet. But with Sanji, it's like, yo, this guy does not train and he's somehow a part of the monster trio. His routine is literally waking up, brushing his teeth, cooking food, simping for Nami and Robin, cooking more food, locking the fridge, going to sleep, repeat the cycle. That's his entire routine. And he's somehow on the level of Zoro and Luffy. Like, what, bro, what are we doing? And before I end off this video, let's take a look at the people who aren't Nepo babies and let's compare them and see where they're at right now. Trafalgar D. Waterlaw and Eustace D. Kidd, these are the only two members of the D clan that aren't related to a top tier from the past. Guess what happened after they left Wano? Both of them got packed up by the same Yonko Nepo babies, bro. Look at this. I mean, guys, like, I don't know if Oda's trying to say something, but like, this is getting a little bit too obvious. We got two D clan members that are not Nepo babies getting packed up by Nepo babies. That, like, look at this. I had the evidence on deck. The only person who can save us now is Buggy D Clown. Buggy is the only Yonko that isn't related to a top tier from the past, and I want to keep it that way, bro. Please, please, Oda, please, I'm begging you, do not have Buggy be related to fucking John or something. I will genuinely drop One Piece if Buggy is related to somebody, bro. If he's related to Captain John, I'm dropping it. If he's related to Rox D Zebek, I'm so dropping One Piece. I'm dropping it. But yeah, that's the video. Subscribe.